So the other day I started doing some research about different flowers that we can plant here on our farm that we can use medicinally. Feverfew is one flower that I have growing up there. I just started planting it, and I use feverfew to help when it comes to migraines in a tincture form. We also have planted an abundance of chamomile because it's amazing in a tea and it's also anti-inflammatory. But I also started researching this beautiful little plant right here. Of course, I might have had a little buggy get to it in the meantime, but that's okay. It still looks pretty viable. This plant right here is called a butterfly pea, and the flower is just this very rich colored, dark purple, and we use the flower in a tea form, and I will show you a really cool magic trick when we go up to the apothecary, because I do have some flowers on hand that I didn't grow, I did purchase. Can you see? My mom is in the greenhouse, or really it's called the honey house, the she shed. What do we call it?
Lots of noise.
Yeah, she's cleaning out a little bit.
I don't know if I'm making any progress, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm showing them about, this is a surprise for her. I ordered them.
Oh,
So
okay.
these right here, I started doing some research, and part of what my mom and I are doing is we are bringing in the plants that we are going to use medicinally, not just for us, but also for our bees. And we started looking at all the different flowers that we can use. Now, I came across this beautiful little plant right here probably about a year ago, and I was just so intrigued with what it looks like, and I can't wait to show you. We're gonna have to take them to the apothecary.
We're gonna have to have a pot of tea.
We're gonna make a pot of tea, and I'm gonna show you what's really cool about this little plant and what it does. But basically, this little plant right here, these little plants right here, and not only is it used medicinally, but it's also extremely beautiful. And when we go over to the apothecary, I'll show you what's really cool about this little flower that grows on it. Now, the flower is packed full of antioxidants. It's also used to help lower your blood sugar. One of the key factors, and why I was excited to kind of add it here to our garden, not only because it's a beautiful viney growing plant and the flowers are just this rich, beautiful, deep colored purple, but it also helps support your hair and nail growth. I figured, why not bring in the plants that are gonna help support your hair and nail, and also because it's a beautiful little plant. So let's get this planted. So those sweet little plants that we planted up in the garden are gonna grow up and over, but I wanted to show you guys, this is what the flower looks like of the butterfly pea. If you look and see, you can see how rich and purple these guys are. One of the things that I'm excited to do is see our little plants grow and be able to harvest our own little flowers and then make them and dry them into a tea. And I think a fun way to introduce different types of teas, especially to the little guys, because this is pretty magical.
So it's a fun little way to get the little ones involved and see a little chemical change that might take place.
I'm just gonna add a little bit. We found out some pretty interesting information about the butterfly pea. We did talk about some of the medicinal properties and what it's used for, but my mom also found that they use it for dye.
Some Asian countries, they actually use the dye from the, I guess, the water, and it's used to color like rice. So it'll take on a blue.
Which if you look, oh, it's like blue Kool-Aid.
That's crazy.
It is really, really crazy. If you happen to have a lemon, I think this is, one, lemon tastes really good. The tea tastes delicious no matter what, but this is what I was excited about.
You might want to pull your camera
I'm
closer.
going to, because this is where the chemistry changes. When you add a little bit of lemon juice, anything that has a high acidity into this tea has a chemical reaction from the tea
At the pH level.
at the pH level, and we'll show you
what it does.
it's so cool. Look what it just did. Isn't that cool? So we went from blue to a beautiful purple pink shade of tea because of the lemon. No camera tricks here, but we're gonna do it again. That's so cool. So not only can you plant this butterfly pea in your garden, but you can harvest the flowers and turn it into a really magical tea. I feel like this is extremely magical.
Oh, this is just fun.
It's just fun. And it tastes good. And it's good for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really tasty.
That's really good. Now you can have this hot or cold. I've seen where some will take ice cubes and they'll put it in there, make it a nice cool butterfly pea lemonade, which is really pretty. It's great for your kids and a fun way to introduce them into herbal medicine as well.
Lemonade ice cubes into the blue tea.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or you can make lemonade and then do the ice cubes with the tea and add it in there.
I hope you guys enjoy this little video. We are gonna get some blending on because we have to add a few tea blends to our Etsy shop. And I hope that you guys give some butterfly pea a try. And don't forget, you can grow it too. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
And learn something old.
Bye guys.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
That is tasty.